What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for joining me today. Today's video we're going to be doing some sacred shard pulls. We got this juicy 1+1 event. Basically it's a pull a legendary from a sacred shard, you get one for free. It's an extra one. This event is really good. It's actually somewhat better than the 2x chance for legendary from sacred shard events. There's a bit more variance from these 1+1s because the rates are so low. So the rate is still actually 6%. So it's actually very low. But if you're sitting on a large amount of sacreds and you can basically almost guarantee yourself a legendary, you're going to come out pretty much ahead, especially if you get lucky and you only need to pull a handful. Or the other thing is if you know your mercy. If you know your mercy, meaning you know how many shards it has been since your last legendary pull, you can kind of track and kind of reduce your variance that way. So for sacred shards, the mercy is actually not very generous. You start getting additional chance to pull legendary after your 12th sacred shard. So on your 13th you get an additional 2%, and then it scales up from there. You get an additional 2% every single shard you pull. So those are the odds. Generally, the 1+1 event is slightly better than 2x. You're getting a bit more Legos per shard, but you're not really, we don't have like an event going on or anything, so we're not getting additional side bonuses or anything like that. So in this video, I'm going to be pulling on both my accounts as well as Jake. If you guys didn't watch my other video, Jake basically sold the farm to get Kira and the two epics for the Mikage fusion. So he basically just dumped a whole ton of shards. He did not get much in return, basically just the parts for Mikage. But he's back. He's got 9 sacred shards to blow here. He is pretty deep. Well, he is into his mercy. He's at 19, so he's plus 7. So each one of his shards, his first shard will be 20% chance to pull a legendary. This is the ideal situation you want to be in heading into a 1+1. So you know that it's been a long time since you last pulled legendary. Each one of your sacred shards will have boosted chance, and then you don't really, hopefully you don't have to pull too many to reach your goal of hitting a Lego. I actually did some math here for Jake. So Jake only has 9 sacred shards here. He's going to start at 20% on his first pull, and then subsequently these are the chances to for him to hit after each sequential pull. So on his 9th pull, he's looking at a roughly 95% chance to basically hit a legendary by his 9th pull. It doesn't mean that on his 9th pull he gets a 95% chance. It just means if you pull these 9 on your 9th one, all the percentages added together will give you roughly 95%. So we're really hopeful for Jake. He had a pretty bad luck streak during the Mikage fusion pulls. So best of luck to you, Jake. Thanks for letting me pull on your account. Let's do this. 9 to go. 20% chance. Let's rock. Epic right away. Stagnate. It'll be really sick if we got some of the Mikage fusions right now. So each one of these shards are hot. 22% chance, and here it is. Second shard, nice and easy. Gertuk shows up. Man, come on, let's go. Let's redeem ourselves. How about Kaimar, please? And it's total garbage. Oh my lord. At least it only took 2 sacred shards for Jake, but man, these are total garbage. Holy, I mean, Gertuk, okay, Gertuk can do stuff. Okay. Gertuk can do stuff for like those Trunda teams where he basically places poison on the whole team, and then he gets boosted damage for the poison on the team. Your allies get boosted damage, right, if they have poison on them, and then he places them. So he can boost the damage of your team, but yeah, he's probably not going to be too helpful for Jake. Dracul, I mean, he was a super old fusion. He was like one of the first fusions that I saw when I first started playing the game, so he's pretty old now. You know, he's just not going to be able to do much nowadays. A1 stun, increase attack, increase defense on all allies. That's kind of cool. We don't see that too often. Down to a 3 turn. And then he has this passive effect where he puts some kind of shield and all sorts of crazy stuff happening. I mean, I guess this is actually okay. This is actually okay. This move's okay. He's good for faction wars, especially if you're progressing, but yeah. Generally, these two are just not going to be very good for Jake. But at least he saved 7 sacreds, only cost him 2. But probably not the legendaries he was looking for. So thanks, Jake, for letting me pull on your account. I'm glad it only took 2. We'll be back on my accounts for more shard pulling. Alright, so we're heading into my alt account. So like I said earlier, ideally you pull these sacred shards during when you have enough to kind of almost guarantee that you're going to hit. So I did the math for myself. I'm starting at 5. So for both my accounts, I have 5 sacred since my last legendary. So I'm starting at 5%. And you can kind of see the odds here. On my 7th shard, I have a 35% chance of hitting a legendary before Mercy. Okay, and then at roughly, what is this? 15 minus, at roughly 10 sacreds pulled, I have a 50-50 chance of hitting my sacred. So ideally I want to make this coin flip. I want to win this coin flip, but if I have to go all in, I'm able to reach almost 97% chance to hit my Lego. Obviously I don't want to pull everything. I want to save at least like a handful for the fusion to make it nice and easy. But even if I had to use everything I had, I would still have enough to do the fusion, so it's not a big deal for me. But this is just kind of like the math behind it. But yeah, so basically, yeah, you want to have a big chunk load of sacreds ready to go. If you're not super deep in Mercy. If you're super deep in Mercy, then you don't need as much. Like, for example, Jake. For me, I probably will need quite a bit of these, but maybe we'll get lucky. Let's see. Best of luck to me. Let's go. Epic. So this one I need Geomancer, actually. Let's keep going. Would be amazing if I pulled... This is a fusion piece, I think. I'm done with the Mikage fusion, so no need. Come on, just give it to me. Just give it to me, man. Don't make me sweat. Don't make me sweat like this. Don't make me sweat. Basilisk, good for faction wars. Lizard, secret rooms. Fang Cleric, sorry. I mean faction wars if you're struggling to get through. He's a reviver. Uh-oh, it's happening. What is it? This guy has increased res, right? Or decreased res? Decreased res. Just don't see this very often. Alright, we got 15 left. So this is the 7th pull, so we're entering Mercy. So each one of these sacred shards that we're pulling will be increasing in percentage chance. Okay, please don't let me sit through all of these sacred shards. Like I said, these 1+1 events are the best, especially if you get super lucky early. Best for better odds than 2x if you have enough sacreds to weather the variance, basically. Alright, each one of these shards are hot. Come on, each one of these shards are hot. We're at 10, so we lost a coin flip. We're at 10. Okay, we're losing the coin flip. Heading into... This is 12. There it is. Okay, it took me 12. Yannica? Oh, Yannica. I guess it's a dupe. It helps a little bit. Tatsu. Oh, is this a freaking troll? This account is freaking trolled to the max, man. Tatsu is part of the Mikage fusion. I went hard for the Krila. Because I pulled the final piece to make Tatsu. Initially, I was going for the final piece to make Tatsu, and then I pulled that final piece, and then I decided to go to Krila, and now I pulled Tatsu. I don't know what to think about this. My goodness. Anyways, she's kind of a useless legendary, to be honest. She's an attacker, but she has decreased red sleep. Really strange champion. Yannica, she hits decent, has some shield, ignore shield, attack here. Yeah, ignore shield. Yeah, she can hit decent, but I don't really use her. There's better nukers nowadays, but she does go into faction guardians, I think. So that took me 12, so that was roughly about 60% chance, I think. If we look through the odds here, so it took me 12, so 7 to hit this, so plus 5, 2, 4, 5 right here. So that's why I hit 66% chance to hit at 12. So that's not bad. 67%. I mean, it could have been much worse. I didn't want to dig any deeper. 12 is still reasonable, so we'll take it. Let's head to my main account and we'll pull there as well. All right, so we're back on my main account here. My main account has a little bit less buffer room, only 18 sacreds, similar starting point at 5. 5 sacreds since last legendary. Go back to the graph again. So it's 35% chance to hit a legendary before we hit Mercy. So 1 in 3. That would be pretty ideal if we only take 7 sacreds. If we have to go to a full 18, that gives us a 93% chance. If we had to use all 18 shards today, 93% chance. You know, I don't really want to do that, but you know, I'm okay. I like these events. We can try to get lucky here. Let's do it. Best of luck to me. Take my coin flips. Final, what is that? Famous last words, right? Famous last words. Dug my own grave. No legendaries are worth looking at, I think, for this account. I think we got everything we want. Gonna sweat every single one, I guess. What does this guy do? Freeze? Increase attack, increase speed? Oh, on this champion only. Alright. The Christmas Grinch. Don't take all my sacreds away from me, please. Alright, so that's 5. That's 5. We're not in Mercy yet. Still pulling at 6% rates. Garlos AoE decreased defense. Alright, this is our 12th. Okay, each one of these afterwards are going to be hot, increasing rate with each sacred pull. Come on. Rearguard Sergeant can be decent for a clan boss. She has the ally attack increase defense. Decrease defense, sorry, ally protect, and then decrease defense, and then decrease attack, I believe. Yeah, decrease attack and decrease defense. Alright, so this is 9. Alright, so this is 10. 10 puts us at 12% chance. Alright, come on. Save me some, please. Oh god. Oh god, here we go. Is this a cautionary tale video? Don't let me be a cautionary tale, please. Please, Plarium, don't let me do this. Don't let me do this to myself. Oh no. Oh my god, and there's the freaking piece. We actually went for her too. Oh man, this is such a freaking troll, man. It is such a freaking troll. We actually went for her. So we pulled for her. We pulled for her on this account. I think we pulled maybe like 7 sacreds or something. Oh man, it's such a troll. Alright. Keep going, come on. Man, I'm gonna sweat these last 4 sacreds, I guess. We got 4 more to go in the bank. It's about 80% chance right now. We should have hit already. 3 more to go. Oh my god. Come on, don't do this. Oh, 2 more to go. Am I gonna be a cautionary tale? Don't let me be a cautionary tale, world. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. We got something. Vizier. I think it's a dupe, so it goes into Faction Guardians. We'll take it. Oh my god, Narma. What trash. It's just trash. Oh my god. Oh, it's just pure garbage. Do I have a double? If I have a double, it goes into the Faction Guardians. Oh my god. Vizier, like, he was a clan boss, you know, very good clan boss champion. He extends the durations with his A1. So he does a lot of damage that way. He actually can hit decent, so you build him out with good damage. He does have decreased attack as well. Narma, she's slightly better than like Frozen Banshee, I think. She has a decreased attack, and then she has the sensitivity, and then the poisons. And then she has a chance to increase the duration of her poison. Like, she's a better Frozen Banshee, but she takes 8, like 4, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 16 books. 16 legendary books for an upgrade over Frozen Banshee. And it's not even like an insane upgrade. So she doesn't see a lot of play. She probably needs to get reworked somehow. She needs like a passive or something. Like, I don't know. Passive, increased poison damage or whatever. Cast by this champion or something. I don't know. Just something. Anyways, guys, we managed to escape with 1 sacred shard. So it took us 17. So 17 left us at 90%. So we had a 90% chance of hitting by 17 sacred. So we did hit by the 17th sacred. So there was a 10% chance that we would have failed with that one last sacred as well. So I mean, we got a little bit lucky. Let's see if it fills up our Faction Guardians here. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Let's see. Nope, doesn't. So it's a nothing. Feels bad, man. Vizier. Nope, that's our first Vizier. Feels bad. So that's kind of like how it goes, right? Like these events, you don't really get some, you know, the quality is so wide ranging. But in terms of sheer volume of legendaries, you're gonna be getting more from these 1+1. So make sure you guys keep track of your mercy system. Make sure you guys keep track of when was the last time you pulled, how many shards you pulled, and so forth. And make sure you guys have enough to weather some variance. So what I mean by enough is like you're looking at about 20. 20 gives you a, you know, if you start from 0, if you have 20, it's going to give you about 90% chance to hit by your 20th shard. So generally I recommend 20 sacred shards to go into these events completely starting at 0. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys learned something from the video. Best of luck on your pulls. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, what you guys pulled for this event, if you guys are even bothering going for this event. And yeah, I was sweating it, but we got there, so all good. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video.